Well, hello beautiful people, it's your girl Shy-Bivia and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well, so that whenever I post a new video, you guys will be the first to know. And trust me, you're gonna want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I have tons of great content for you guys, okay? Tons of things in store this year and that is happening that I am super excited to share with you guys, okay? As you guys can clearly see, I am in a new space, okay? As you can see from the background, because we finally relocated, at least temporarily, to Dallas, Texas, y'all. If you have ever lived in Dallas, Texas, or you've ever been in Texas or visited or done your research, you know that Texas is one of those places that, I don't know, I just love Texas. Like, it's just one of those places that you want to live at least for a period, okay? I absolutely love it here. I was definitely torn between either Georgia or Texas, but I'm gonna go right into that, guys. I'm gonna be talking to you guys a little bit about why and how my husband and I were able to get up in less than a month and move to Dallas, Texas. So that's what I'm gonna be talking to you guys about in this video. First of all, I am still recovering from that 22-hour drive yesterday, okay? My husband, honestly, y'all, he is the real deal. I mean, he drove for like 14 hours straight, okay? I think we only napped for like 20 minutes. We just stopped for gas a few times, stopped to get some stuff to eat, you know, here and there. And we were just like, it was just a straight shot, you guys, because we were so motivated to get here. My husband came here before me a couple weeks ago, and I had to go away for Air Force stuff. As some of you guys know, I'm also in the Air Force Reserve, and I was away for a few weeks. And so unfortunately, I wasn't even able to see the place like in person, really, until yesterday when I came. So that's another thing. I know that I'm like all over the place, but now I am here. But first things first, I'm gonna talk about why it is that we relocated to Dallas, Texas. So currently we still have property in New Jersey, which we are currently doing a short-term rental with. If you know anything about short-term rental and the benefits of short-term rental, if you know, you know. It's doing great. We established an LLC some time ago, and all of that got everything set up, and I am telling you guys, that was like a blessing in disguise, okay? And if you know me well enough, you know that I'm always trying something different, something new. I'm very entrepreneurial minded. I always have like some type of like side gig or like some type of like side income going on, and this was one of them. And I'm gonna say this, I know for some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, well, that sounds too good to be true. But when we launched, like as soon as we launched like our short-term rental, I am telling you, within less than 30, first of all, we started getting bookings, okay, within 24 hours. Like within 24 hours, we had like half a dozen bookings, okay? Less than 30 days, we were able to make back our mortgage like over 10 times in less than 30 days, okay, in bookings, okay? I'm telling you, like, I think I'm gonna do another video about short-term rental, you know, passive income, how you can get started on all of that, whether you want to consider short-term rental, Airbnb as well. There's tons of different types of short-term rentals that you can do. You can rent to travel nurses and all of that, or you can use like the VRBO platform. You guys, I have tons of gems to share with you guys, okay? I know I'm a little bit all over the place right now, but I have a lot of gems that can really help you guys to establish a successful short-term rental business, okay? How to get your ducks in order and all of that. So, but long story short, We started that, and so for me personally, I've always wanted to move to Texas, at least for a period of time, especially Dallas, Texas. I visit here quite a lot. For one, some of you guys may know I'm also a flight attendant, and so I do travel quite a bit, also just for leisure as well. And I have to say that Texas is just one of those places that I don't know, I'm just always in love. I have some of my favorite vegan restaurants here. Just some of my favorite like outdoor spots is right here in Texas. And so it was just one of those things where I was just like, okay, we're gonna be relocating pretty soon, and we also want to expand as well. So that's another reason why we relocated, because we wanted to expand in a booming area, and Texas, Dallas is one of those booming areas. So that's another reason why we're here, to expand, because we love the place. Funny enough, my husband told me, he mentioned that a few years ago, I don't remember if it was when he was doing his master's or undergrad, but this was before we even met or anything, but he did mention to me the other day that he actually wanted to move to Dallas, and that he was actually saving money for it. So he had a minivan at the time, and he was like saving money to move to Dallas because apparently he didn't want a car payment. So he wanted to live somewhere that either like New York or like Texas, some part of Texas where you can just like jump on a train and all of that, like in the city. So he was really considering moving to Dallas, and so he was saving for it. But then his minivan broke down, so then he had to use that money to, you know, put into a newer vehicle, and so that didn't happen. He didn't end up moving to Dallas, Texas. And I was like, oh, well, look at that. Like, we both had or have the desire to move. So it all worked out. It's like a win-win. And the fortunate thing, you guys, fortunately for us, for one, with our home-based businesses, so with that short-term rental, I also do mobile notary loan signing. So I'm a mobile notary loan signing agent, and that is very flexible. You can pretty much do that in any state. You just have to pretty much get recommissioned in your state, which I now have to do. I just have to apply for my commission here in the state of Texas. But that's another home-based business. You know, you can do it pretty much wherever, whatever state that you live in, you do it on your own time. So fortunately, with our careers and our home-based businesses, it gave us that flexibility to just get up and move. For me as a flight attendant, I can pretty much live anywhere, and for my husband, he now works from home pretty much 100%, or let's say 95% or 90%. He will go in only if absolutely necessary. However, the other day, he did write a proposal, let his job know that he was going to relocate from New Jersey to Texas. And let me tell you, if you want somebody to write a proposal for you, to have you work 100% remote, you guys need to speak to my husband, okay? He is really good at that. His supervisor didn't even, she had to ask you guys if he actually wrote that proposal. When I read that proposal, I'm telling you, it was on point, okay? It was convincing, it was on point, and they accepted it so that he can work 100% remote. He was working remote before, but he would go in like twice a month, maybe 2 days in a month or something like that, if he had to do a physical like observation, because his now current role is he's a mental health specialist. So that's what he does, and fortunately that has worked out great for us. He'll still keep his options open, I'm sure, since we're all the way in another state, but that is definitely a blessing in disguise. And those are some of the reasons why we were able to relocate: the flexibility of our careers, our home-based businesses. And let me tell you guys, if you don't know anything about short-term rental, or if you have ever thought about it, or you know, if you have been considering it, I'm telling you, keep looking into it, because I'm telling you, we are all the way here in Texas, and even before we moved here, I mean, everything was pretty much unautomated. I mean, we have our cleaners that we work with, so they go in and, you know, they take care of the property after every guest. We have, you know, a camera, you know, set up there on the outside so we can kind of like monitor the property. I have things unautomated. I won't get into everything now in this video, but in another video. So let me know if you want me to go in depth a little bit more about how you can start a short-term rental business, or how you can even manage it, okay, if you are away. Like literally everything is basically automated, and in regards to like entry and stuff like that, it's all keyless. I don't even have to send guests like messages and all of that all the time, unless it's definitely something specific that they like reach out to me, but everything else is unautomated. So let me tell you, y'all, I have all the gems, okay? So if you want any more information in regards to this, don't be afraid to reach out to me. You can leave me a comment below, reach out to me. I'm an open book, but I do plan on doing another video as to how you can get started and what are some great tips to have a successful short-term rental business, okay? Like I said, I'm telling you guys, this is it's a great way to make passive income, but passive income is actually active first. So there are going to be some steps that you have to take, and you somewhat have to put in the work, but once you do that, I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. And I'm super excited because I love Dallas. Like where we first started, you would think that not many people would like book that area and whichever. So to think that we are like completely booked, okay, I'm not saying that it wasn't a great area or anything like that, but it's not a vacation, like it's not necessarily a vacation spot. But then you'll realize that people travel for all types of different reasons, okay? And honestly, like for me as a flight attendant, like I interact with like so many different types of people. People don't only travel for vacation, you guys. Sometimes people literally just travel because they want to help their sibling to move or something, or you know, like little things like that, or they just have a conference, or they're traveling for work or whatever. So a lot of different people who were booking or rental were booking for all types of different reasons. And yes, some were booking because they were looking for like a little getaway. And honestly, I was like, wow, you see my property fit for a getaway. That's like, okay, cool. But I have to say though, we do have a cute spot. Like our spot is like, I would book it. Like honestly, I'm very like particular about certain things, and I'm telling you right now, like I would stay there, okay? And so those are some of the tips that I will share with you guys. You want your short-term rental to be somewhere that you would book yourself, somewhere that you would stay yourself. If it's not somewhere that you would stay, then it's probably not market ready. That's what I'm saying. So I'm super excited about expanding our short-term rental here in Dallas, because as you guys know, I mean, Dallas is just, it's amazing. I mean, we're literally like 10 minutes from like the Dallas Love Field Airport. We're like 20 something minutes from DFW International Airport. And as a travel lover, you guys, and a flight attendant, that is a win-win for me to be that close to two different airports, okay? So for even just that reason, people will want to book for job opportunities, for whatever reason, okay? And that's another thing too. When you start your short-term rental business, you have to believe that it is going to get booked, okay? Yes, you have to do the steps in order for your rental to be booked, but it is going to be booked, okay? Don't be highly concerned about whether or not it's in a vacation spot. No, it doesn't have to be in Miami. It doesn't have to be on the beach somewhere. It doesn't have to be in Manhattan or anything like that. Wherever your short-term rental is, there is it will be booked. Okay, you just have to have that mentality, and you have to put that effort out, because like I said, people travel for all sorts of different reasons. People don't only travel for vacation, so you're gonna have to get rid of that mentality. And that's probably why you may not have started your short-term rental business, because you're thinking, oh, well, it has to be like in Florida or one of those like vacation spots. No, absolutely not. Get that out of your head right now. Okay, your short-term rental can be located anywhere, even in Oklahoma. Okay, I mean, no offense to anybody who lives like in Oklahoma or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, don't be caught up in, you know, where the short-term rental is going to be. Okay, and I think I'm gonna be doing another video as to just an update, you know, how we're liking it so far. I'm loving it. I love the area. I love that we can literally just walk around to, like, you know, local spots. And forgive me guys, you're gonna hear airplanes probably all the time. You probably heard it like for the 5th time now while I've been doing this video, but again, that is because I live so close to the airport. Okay, but I love the area. It is warm. Y'all, it is hot. Okay, let's just say that it is hot. So that's a disclaimer. Okay, disclaimer. It is hot, humid, and hot here. Okay, especially when it gets to the hotter months, like when it gets to like July, August. Whew. What I've heard is that people literally hibernate in like August. Like, people do not go outside. So I'm curious to see what that is going to be like, being here in August. Like, I mean, I was born and raised in Jamaica. Like, born and raised. Yes, I was. Okay, I came here when I was 18 years old, so that was only a few years ago. So I'm used to the heat, and maybe that's another reason why I like it here. But yo, there's a limit though. Like, I can't do too much. Okay, but I do like how tropical it feels here. I do like the palm trees and all that good stuff. I love it here, y'all. I love it here. I absolutely love it here. If you've never visited Texas, or you've never visited Dallas, Texas, you need to get here. Okay, I do like Austin too. I do like Austin, Texas. I do like San Antonio as well. But yeah, there's just so much to see. You guys, Texas is like it's like a whole country by itself. Okay, if you've heard other people say that, believe them. Okay, it's a whole different entity by itself. But I love it here, and we'll see how long we will stay here. But I do feel like I'll be doing a lot of planting here. I do believe that. Like I said, we're definitely expanding our short-term rental business here. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. Also, we don't have any children or anything like that, but I do, I've heard and done my research that Texas is one of those places, or Dallas, Texas, especially North Dallas, Texas, is a great way, or a great place, I should say, to like raise a family and all of that. So I do think I'm gonna be here for a while. Honestly, I do love the structure of a lot of the homes here. I love the brick built high ceiling homes. Absolutely love it. So for now, we're just kind of like taking it in and just seeing how we enjoy it. And we're gonna also be exploring like the different areas to see where we really want to settle. And y'all, I absolutely love this place. I know I've been chatting and blabbing for like the longest, but I absolutely love this place. So temporarily we are in we're in a new apartment, but I love it, y'all. I feel like this apartment even has more cabinet space and all of that than our actual house in New Jersey. Okay, I won't even lie. I love it. I love this island. Can you see it behind me? This island, like, it is huge. Okay, this island is huge. This island has so many like drawer spaces. Like everything is bigger in Texas. Okay, I absolutely love it. Not in this video though, because this video is gonna be too long, but in another video, let me know if you guys want me to do a tour. Okay, let me know if you want me to do an apartment tour, and I would love to do that for you guys. We're still setting up. Obviously I said I literally got here yesterday, so we're still like getting stuff and all of that, but I love the space. It's so peaceful, it's so quiet, and I'm just enjoying the new space. And I literally, like, I can't believe that we just like got up and just decided to move. It was between Georgia or like Atlanta, Georgia, or Texas, and Atlanta was like, I don't know. So we had to go with Texas. You know, Texas had more pros. We like more things about Texas than Georgia. So yeah, guys, I'm super excited to give you guys a tour in a bit. Again, leave me a comment below to let me know if you'd love to see a tour. If you guys have any questions about anything else, feel free to reach out and I'll be happy to share. All right, y'all, but I'm not gonna make this video any much more longer than it already is. Okay, this video was really supposed to be a 10-minute video. Lord knows how much I went over, but I thank y'all for watching. I am super excited to share tons more content with you guys. I know I have been away for a minute. I had, you know, lots of different like things going on with even like establishing this new business and everything like that, you know. So, but I'm back, y'all. I'm back, and I'm back with lots of more amazing content that you guys don't want to miss out. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well, y'all, so that whenever I post a new video, you guys will be the first to know. Okay, again, it was your girl Shy-Bivia. It was an absolute pleasure. Let's grow businesses together and I'll see you guys later. Bye.